Hey, my name is Bep, and I'm back here putting myself through the goddamn ringer for the third time in a row. I'd like to say that I was pleasantly surprised by Tomb Raider 2. I would like to tell you that it solved the problems of its predecessor, that it built upon the foundation and helped me understand why these games were so popular and have so many sequels. It's not true. I'm not going to say any of that because it's a lie, but I would like to say it. In my estimation, it's so much worse in a way that it's legitimately hard to quantify all of my fucking bitching and moaning. It has all the problems from the old game. The slow movement, the poor jumping, the weird puzzles, but it adds a bunch of shit that just makes the game more annoying to deal with. There's vehicles now. They don't control super well, and some of them you have to do shit with incredibly tight timing. And if you remember my bitching about Tomb Raider 1 and the weird awful floaty way everything controls, it may give you a good idea of what's happening there. The other biggest issue is actually the enemy variety. In the old one, there was like weird monsters and shit and whatever, but this one has a lot more dudes with guns. So all my problems with fighting people in the last game where they just hit scan the fuck out of you before you even start doing anything, that's all back. That's all worse. That's all fucking happening 24/7 all the time. It's so fucking bad, man. I chewed through so many more health packs on this game. I got less and chewed through more, I feel like. It might have been the same, but I was much more having to pay attention to like my inventory because I was constantly getting clipped by shit I couldn't see. I was getting killed by people I couldn't detect. They had a couple more guns. Some of them are pretty good. The double Uzis especially are like really strong and they make your life a lot easier, but god damn, man. It's torture. This one's really bad. God. It's hard because I feel like I vented all of my frustrations with these games in the first one, and had I known this one was going to be just an even bigger bonk on the back of the head, maybe I would have saved some of that for this, but no, I didn't. I poured out all of my vitriol for this dumb bitch, and now I don't really have enough of the juice that I want to continue to complain. It's hard for me to call any particular level standout. There are some that are worse than others. So this one works a little differently. Instead of there being just kind of mostly unrelated chains of levels in a row, you actually have like clumps. Like you have like a stage with like levels in it. The underwater one's pretty cool. Like you're going through like these shipwrecks and stuff. It makes it harder for me to understand why there's constantly people ahead of you, considering that like I'm solving puzzles and working my way through a shipwreck that seemed to have sank like 100 years ago. So why the fuck are you through this door? How are you ahead of me? That doesn't make any sense. It was miserable. The final boss was interesting. Some Italian dickhead turns into a dragon and you just shoot him to death. It also doesn't control very well. The first game had a big ending boss fight kind of like this that also felt like absolute dog shit. I didn't even talk about that. I was so burnt out and frustrated that I didn't even touch on it. But the final boss fight looks neat, but it is in fact really annoying, and realistically, unless you get it done quick, you're just gonna regret being alive. Hey, editing up here. I completely forgot about this when I was doing the voiceover because I mostly do these in an unhinged ramble, which is how they come across, but there is someone that I want to highlight for my time with Tomb Raider 2, and that is a YouTube channel called Italian Guy 99. This sounds like a bit, but I promise you it isn't. If this guy had not made videos like over a decade ago, I think I would have just hucked my controller through a wall instead of continuing to play this fucking game. Shout out to this guy. I don't think he still makes videos, but I thank you so fucking much. Please, fuck this game. Fuck Tomb Raider. There's 8 more. There's 8 more. Okay, we're gonna go to the next one. I'm actually scared to spin this. If it's Tomb Raider again, I may just fucking lay in traffic instead. Oh wait, Moonring's still on there. It needs to be taken off. Okay, here we go. Oh, my heart. Holy shit. Alright. Okay. I can do this. So I have a little bit of history with Soul Reaper. I'm putting it up on screen. I played it a little bit as a kid, but it was hard for me to wrap my head around. This is kind of like a prequel to that, and holy fuck, this game rules. It controls nice. Kane has a big floaty jump, but it makes a little more sense because he's not a human. Your health is constantly draining. So instead of just being able to sit back on your laurels and be a big powerful vampire man, you're constantly pushing forward. It pushes you to be more aggressive. It makes random civilians look like health packs, which is honestly a really cool way of mechanics serving story. I really like that a lot because I made that adjustment on my own. Like, the game didn't tell me, eat civilians. It was like, okay, I need to keep my health up. Everybody gives me XP. Killing people doesn't get you XP. Completing levels doesn't get you XP. Draining people's fucking blood gets you XP. And that's how you become stronger. All it really does is give you more health, to be fair, but having more health is good, especially in the later levels. Kane himself is kind of a huge dickhead. He's edgy in a way that it seems like they're making fun of him a little bit because he's just talking mad shit and everybody's around him's like, dog, you've been asleep for like 300 years. I need you to chill out, buddy. It's not super complicated. It's not like fucking... Like, I had such a fun time running around. The fighting is... it's PlayStation 2. I'm not expecting it to be high art or Dark Souls or whatever the fuck, but I did really enjoy it. It was engaging enough that it didn't seem repetitive, but no fight takes that long, which makes a ton of sense because you are a vampire fighting regular people and you get all cool powers. I fuck with Blood Omen a lot, honestly. I really enjoyed this one. I'm glad I enjoyed it. The problem is, now that it's off the wheel, the Tomb Raider wedge grows ever larger. So what do we have next? Alright, here we fucking go, I guess. Okay.
Not Tomb Raider.
Not Tomb Raider. But unfortunately, that means that after this, my chances of Tomb Raider are 20%. God fucking help me. This is a fun little French game. Monaco, about stealing. I didn't remember buying this ever. I probably found it for really cheap and I just picked it up. But I vibe with it. It's very arcadey. Early on, a lot of the levels are a mad scramble, and I have to do a lot. This one has achievements, so to complete the game as per the rules of this entire thing, I have to beat every level in single player, every level in multiplayer. I have to beat every level without dying, getting all the coins, and in zombie mode. You can do those kind of in tandem. Zombie mode is kind of its own thing. You can't get all coins in zombie mode or get deathless in zombie mode in a count. I tried it, because some of these levels are really hard. Everybody's rolls are cool. Some of them are better than others. The lookout kind of sucks. I'm not a huge fan of like the locksmith or the cleaner just because a lot of times they were really difficult for me to use. If you're playing this solo mode though, the gentleman is hands down the strongest goddamn character class in the game. It's insane. Being able to disguise and stealth around and steal everything and just kind of slip in and out, hide in bushes, recover your disguise, like holy fuck, man. I know there's people that do speedruns that can do it without him, but if you are just a regular human with like normal reactions, not a lot of knowledge, the gentleman is indispensable if you're trying to get all the coins in like a reasonable amount of time. There's also like 2 stories. Acts 1 and 2 are the same thing told from different perspectives. A very usual suspects thing going on, which is like kind of nice. It's really cool. I appreciate that a lot of the dialogue is in French. It's a French game, but it doesn't make the random NPCs speak English. They're French. I like that. I like seeing a little bit of flavor in there. Zombie mode's pretty straightforward. It was just like the enemies are zombies now. Some of the objectives changed, whatever. Act 1 is honestly pretty easy. Like I bulldozed through it pretty quick. Act 2 is a little harder. There are 2 levels I want to highlight for being like pretty fucking difficult. That being Pearls Before Swine and Royal Flush, where I was eventually able to get it, but you have to have a lot of patience, a little bit of luck, and holy fuck, you have to execute fast. And you have to execute correctly or you're just gonna get yourself killed. It's rough out here, man. I really enjoyed it. Playing in multiplayer, though, that was a lot more fun. I'm going to throw a little clip in. I convinced some of my friends who helped me do the initial multiplayer to do a little more multiplayer. Because it's, just let me show you.
No, French people. God damn it.
Did you just say French people?
They're French. Oh, Jesus. That's fine.
Oh gosh. There's
I
more.
got snoozed. Oh, careful. Watch it, Mom.
This level's fucked. My character's useless.
No, is there not any walls you can go through?
No, all the walls with access he can't go through. Everyone dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the point of the gentleman.
Well, the monkey's not dead, so that's cool.
Imagine monkey skeleton.
It's just crying over your corpse right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But, that's what
I'm
monkeys
gonna
are good
touch
for.
absolutely nothing.
Whoa,
Okay, so
watch
we're
out. Watch out for those trip mines.
I know. I'm
Yeah,
trying
you
to...
can't step on the squares.
Rip my.
I got shot. What the fuck?
There's a legend
Oh.
of the
Okay.
All right,
Just
go
go,
down.
that
Go down,
one-
go down. Oh shit. Okay, I got. Old man got euthanized. Go up the stairs. Go up the stairs. Go up the stairs.
Oh my god! I fucking
No!
got murdered.
All right. One of you is gonna have to come get me and Sil.
I have bad news.
They can
about
shoot you
that.
on the fucking stairs?
No, they haven't made it off the floor.
No, I moved for just a second to try to revive them.
Okay.
It's down to you, buddy. Hell yeah.
I won't be able to get you because you're on a trip mine.
You're gonna have to come to me from the left. Or the right, I mean. Alright. I should have like a little bit of iframes to live.
I think this will automatically kill me because you. Oh, okay.
No, I have a tiny bit of iframes. I'm gonna get Kai.
Okay.
Come down. Alright.
Yep.
Alright. I am gonna attempt to get Sil. Kai, go with Ryan.
Fuck! I went too far and I missed.
Ah, shit.
It's instant kill! Like, what the fuck? Sil, come right here. Come right here.
Not even a second.
No!
There's a laser there! That's what killed you last time!
I didn't even see it, sorry. I had like maybe like 2 seconds to react.
It's a long time, boss. Okay, you two, go this way. Ryan, do not go. Alright, Ryan, the first thing you're gonna do is run to where Kai is. Kai, run to the left and get on those stairs. I'm dead.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
I got killed.
I'm
What
sorry.
a level.
Oh, I
Yep,
think
yep,
I got a
yep,
rocket
yep, yep,
launcher
Where
That's sick,
are
actually.
you?
behind the castle.
Okay, you're in the top right corner. How the fuck did you even get there?
I
right.
climbed through the plant, the vegetation.
Bliss.
Oh yeah, no, I was just staying out of the. I
Out of
shot
sight?
a rocket launcher, and then I realized I only had one shot of it, so
was
I
like-
ran.
Okay, so when you have an item, every 10 coins you collect, you get a new use of it. I'm
Oh,
sorry. The phrase
okay.
"I shot a rocket launcher" took me the fuck out.
So it's a castle. Do we think this cellar is a torture chamber or a wine cellar?
Or sex dungeon.
Both. All
Oh
three.
my god, I literally was holding back sex dungeon.
Yeah, I
didn't
know
wanna be
you
the one
were.
to say
I know
it.
you were. You're
I didn't want to
welcome.
be the one to say it, okay?
I will
messing
hoist
it
myself on the cross of this bit.
Oh my god. Get the fuck out of here.
All right. So what more do we have to do here?
Nothing. Leave.
Leave? Oh, leave. Okay. Yeah, I've got a convenient way to do that. Oh, that's the guard. Never mind. I lied to you.
All right, come down. Kai, come down. Kai, come down.
Oh shit, what the fuck? Just run, just mad dash, mad dash, mad dash.
So if I can catch up to that guy. Got him. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's just that
Hell
easy,
yeah.
gentlemen. It's just that. It's just that easy.
That was
Fuck.
a good level.
That one. I fucked with that one. So it's complete and utter fucking chaos. I tend to like the gentleman because it's the one that I used on the single player mode all the way through. It's kind of indispensable in that you can help other people clean up their mistakes or just execute. A lot of the times when I did the main missions, I would literally I'd be like, all right, you chill here, you're going to hold on the fort. Or if they're playing the mall, I'd be like, if you want to build a tunnel here, do this. But I'm doing a lot of the heavy lifting because they're my friends. I'm not trying to drag them through this. They're helping me out. The moments in the mission where everything goes wrong and everyone separately is scrambling because one person has to live, where everything's fucked. That is the moment when it turns from tense heist to just slapstick comedy. And honestly, that's way funnier to me than any of my like incredibly tense solo missions. Like, I popped off when I beat like Pearls Before Swine and Royal Flush, but like, it wasn't as funny as watching someone walk off the steps and get killed by a cop because I had been playing the locksmith and they thought that was me. So the cop turned around and shotgunned them to death. I fucked with this a lot. I'm glad. It was actually a pretty short game as well. I started the month off on a really low note. I'll be 100%. If I got another Tomb Raider at any point this month, this fucking video would have been called The Ides of March, because holy shit did I feel like I was being stabbed directly in the spine. But it didn't. I got 2 games that I really vibed with and that I had a lot of fun with and that I would recommend, honestly. Monaco 2 is apparently coming out, or has already come out. Fucking clarification on screen. But if you vibe with like arcadey little heist games, I'd recommend the shit out of it. It's a lot of fun. Frenetic in a way that a lot of games aren't, I find, at least. All right. One last spin of the wheel. Here we go.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wheel. Oh no, there's a lot of Tomb Raider.
It's 1/5 Tomb Raider, man.
No.
Godspeed.
Let's go.
Yeah, Thief 2.
Thief. You should make Tomb Raiders slice black. Just like it, or like have like a symbol on it, like a fucking.
Change that?
Yeah. Because everything else is like really cheery and just have like this gray scale, like fucking.
Excellent.
Okay. We're going back to Thief. I'll see y'all next month in the Metal Age. Bye for now.